Okay. What? Man, this thing is just speeding off way ahead. Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. We escaped something, an electronic thing. Lucas had died. But yeah, man, the rate at that things are just moving is kind of insane. Need to catch up a bit. No talking, everybody. We're just walking. Just walking. I feel like I should have taken this time to... Hi. No? Can't talk to... Listen, you guys are probably in a relationship, if that's what I'm going to assume. Yeah, I'm looking for a card. Hold on. Wait. Let me just check. Nope, just boxes. Or... Actually, they're not even boxes. Something conveniently placed there to stop any and all of my progress. But where's the card? The card's over here. Okay. A secret base, huh? So there's more people involved.
How did you find me?
That man came and got me. He told me you needed help.
Where are we?
In an abandoned subway station, I guess. So, what do we do now?
Looks like we don't have much choice. Let's follow him.
Okay.
Lucas, you're safe and sound.
Marcus! How did you end up here?
They came looking for me. They explained everything, Lucas. I know now that you weren't crazy. I hope that you can forgive me for doubting you. I couldn't possibly have known that you were really...
What are you talking about?
Our host will explain everything.
Okay. Now it's the man.
Welcome to the camp of the Invisibles, Lucas. Come and take a seat by the fire.
You call yourself the Invisibles?
Many of us are homeless. Though we're scattered throughout every city, no one ever notices us. This allows us to see without being seen, and pursue our mission without attracting attention.
There's another clan besides the Orange Clan, isn't there? The thing that took on Agatha's form wanted the child too.
Now, we've only recently become aware of the Purple Clan. We know almost nothing about them. We suspect that some AIs acquired a sort of consciousness using the net during the 80s. They want the Indigo Child in order to become the dominant life form on the planet. First the dinosaurs, then man, now artificial intelligence.
What do you know about the Chroma?
It's a natural energy force, like gravity or magnetism, but it is infinitely more powerful. This force is in you, Lucas, and you've only discovered the smallest part of it.
What do you know about the Indigo Child?
She's a perfectly pure child whose soul has never been incarnated. Her coming has been awaited since the dawn of time.
What is the message of the prophecy?
It announces the birth of the Indigo Child. The child will have the answer to all questions, and the one who hears her message will have access to infinite power. But if the child has not been heard before the final countdown, humanity will cease to exist.
Say what?
Who is really behind the Orange Clan?
Nobody knows for sure. It's said that there are five to control the world. Administration, police, army, finance, the media. They control everything. Over the centuries, the Orange Clan has built an empire that runs the entire world.
So, what do we do now?
We must bring the Indigo Child to a source of the Chroma. That's where she'll deliver her message and complete the prophecy.
Where do we find this Chroma source?
There are only 3 known to exist on the planet. The closest could be found on an old military base called Wishita.
Wishita? That's where I was born. My parents were scientists. They were working for the government.
And that explains many things. In the 50s, an artifact was discovered that was not of human origin. It turned out to be a Chroma source. We must bring the Indigo Child there as quickly as possible, before she wastes away and dies without having delivered her message.
When do we leave?
In 2 hours. The time it'll take to finish preparations on your vehicle and to find you enough gasoline. It seems likely that the Orange and Purple clans will be waiting for you at Wishita. They will stop at nothing to prevent you from uniting the child with the artifact. We will take care of the child and give her a bit of Chroma to help her hang on. There are some mattresses in the wagon back there. I suggest you get some rest before you have to leave. You have a long journey ahead of you. Tomorrow may well be the last day of the human race.
Okay. That was a lot of info.
I'm dead tired, Carla. I'm gonna take Bogart's advice and get some sleep.
I don't think I can sleep right now. I'm gonna wander around a bit and join you later.
Okay, are we controlling Carla now? Can we go back here? Oh, for a minute I thought it was going to deny me. Okay. Yes, I am doing this to look for cards. Say what? Oh, it's a radio.
An old radio. If I could get it to work, maybe I could get some news from up top. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Just need some batteries and an antenna.
Okay, so that is our goal at the moment, I guess. Whoop. Can't? Okay, it's a freeform camera now. God, I hate that. Batteries. Hello, flashlight.
Flashlights. I'm gonna steal the batteries out of one for the radio.
Now we need an antenna. Okay, we can't move the camera here. That looks like it. And turn around. No words. Oh. Man, haven't seen those in a long time. I've been down on that one life forever. Though that one instance, which one was it? I think it was in Lucas's apartment where basically it dwindled down everything. that's Lucas. Okay, but we want to find information. I remember something. It's just creating more work for myself. I mean, censoring it isn't that hard. Get inside this. What is that? Is that... Oh, that's Child. That's Jade. When did we learn your name?
How's she doing?
She's finally asleep. She doesn't have much strength left. I did what I could, but she needs a Chroma source real bad.
Oh. Get warm, toasty by the fire. If I can. Excuse me. This is the only place you're allowed to get warm by the fire. But seriously, where do I find this antenna? Ah, she's doing great. Okay. Can we put the batteries in now?
I need some batteries and an antenna to have any chance of this thing working.
Okay, an antenna. Antenna. Where am I gonna find that? What did I bypass? I thought I saw something, or is that just the radio? Okay, I think that was just the radio. Okay. So... maybe the antenna's in Lucas's room? Because I don't know where else it could be. Are we just...
Still not asleep?
No, I can't seem to relax.
It's hard to believe that it's all going to end tomorrow, isn't it? The fields, the forests, the cities, everything will disappear under the ice. What's going to happen to us? It'll be like we never existed, like nothing important ever happened. Are you afraid to die?
Not anymore.
If we're both going to die tomorrow, I want you to know something. I'm sorry that we didn't meet under better circumstances. Maybe if things had turned out differently. You're frozen. Your lips are like ice. I love you, Lucas.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to... Nah. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have to censor this. Okay. Okay, I thought the antenna was the end goal, but I guess her spending time with Lucas was the end goal. Okay.
He knew the hangar was going to burn, John. I'm sure of it. But he wasn't the one who started the fire.
Look, Mary, that's just not possible, and you know it. Nobody can see things before they happen.
That artifact emitted a kind of radiation that we still don't understand. Maybe it changed something in Lucas.
That's nonsense. We analyzed everybody who ever came near that thing, and they all checked out fine. Don't you see? If it was the artifact, then we'd all be radiated, and we'd all
There's
have
a difference,
powers.
John. I was pregnant with Lucas when I went for the first time. Lucas was radiated by the artifact when he was still in the womb.
This is just ridiculous, Mary. I've heard enough. I'm going to take a walk while you calm down.
Lucas? What are you doing there? Lucas? Lucas?
Minus 60? Even I don't know how that cold that feels. Worst I felt was like minus 40.
There's the hangar. The base seems abandoned. Looks like we got here before the Oracle and the Purple Clan.
They're not far away. I sense their presence.
Jade's lost consciousness. She's at the end of her rope. We don't have much time. Are you sure that you don't want me to come with you?
I don't know what's going to happen, Carla. I don't want to risk your life for no reason.
Be careful. I need you.
If I'm not back in 15 minutes, go back where we came from. Bogart will protect you.
Oh, okay. Usually there's a prompt to tell me that to do this, but... Oh my god. Okay, I'm losing... Use 2 hands. You probably don't feel this cold, Lucas, at all, do you? Oh, did they go right to the hangar, somehow? Or did it just skip to him walking across the entire base? Alright. What? Ah. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna get to see this artifact.
For 2,000 years I've been awaiting this moment. The moment when the mystery is revealed to me, the answer to all questions. And it's you who brought me the Indigo Child. What an ironic destiny.
The Orange Clan will make slaves of all humanity if they have the secret.
What difference does that make? We already control the world, Lucas. The child will give us ultimate power. We will be the equal of the gods.
I'll never give you the child.
Your tiny role is finished. You can now disappear from the game. We thank you for all that you have done for us.
harder. Get ready. Am I still gonna have to do the... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on one hand then, if that's the case. What are you doing, Lucas, though? Okay. Maximum power.
You are even more obstinate than we had thought, human. But the game is over. You and your race have lost. Your inferior species will disappear, like the dinosaurs before you. We, the artificial intelligences, will be the new dominant race on this planet. Thanks to the secret of the child, we will know all. We will be more powerful than gods.
Okay, this one does not require... Okay, this one requires a bit more effort. Okay. Let's just stay away from the glowy bits. Alright, so put her on the dais? Or the platform, whatever this is meant to be.
The cold went away just like it had come, in silence, as if the Indigo child had turned the hourglass by delivering her message. Everything was just as it was before. I guess that means the lesser evil. The Oracle and the Orange Clan went back to their places of power in the secret government of the world, and the Purple Clan went back to haunting us on the net. I should be happy, I guess. I've been living with Carla for 3 months. She's the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. Yesterday, she told me that she's pregnant. Must have been that night in Bogart's underground base. That means that our child was radiated by the Chroma at Wishida, just like I was in my mother's womb. I don't know what's going to happen now. I'm the one and only keeper of the greatest secret in the universe. What should I do with all that power? Forget it? Put it in the service of humanity? I've never dreamt about being a god. I just want to live my life like anybody else with my wife and my child. I'm afraid that destiny might have another path in mind for me.
What are you thinking about, Lucas?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay, so that's it. That was the end of Indigo Prophecy. Alright, so what in the world? Oh, I hear the copyright Theory of a Deadman song. Man, you guys, they really want the Theory of Deadman in this game. Okay, so what do I'm probably just going to mute the audio during this part, so sorry about that if you were really intent in hearing it. But yeah, in terms of this as an interactive movie, it's kind of a weird one. And if you think about it as a movie, as a story, because you have it starting on the inciting incident. But then really, there's a second inciting. I mean, not really an inciting incident, but when he starts developing the powers, that's would be kind of the next step, and how things just get a bit more odd. But yeah, the ending it's weird because it just, you hit the point where all of a sudden it's full steam ahead, where suddenly there's these ancient clans vying for power. And at this point, you're just swallowing it down because you just had giant lice attack him in his workplace, and he started doing very Matrix. He became the one, essentially. As for a game, I feel like seeing Heavy Rain. Between Two Souls and Detroit Becoming Human. Seeing this game, considering this is the first of their interactive movies, you can tell. I feel like there's a lot of moments where a lot of the controls or things they were doing is more, I guess I can't say experimenting because considering this was their final product, but it's something that they tried, which at times worked and at times it didn't. I didn't like the fact that every so often it would have to come up with a prompt to tell you, okay, this is what the controls are now for this particular section, which is, it kind of breaks the immersion if they were going for interactive movie. As for, I think, yeah, there's some parts in terms of the story. Again, I'm trying back to the story, but the only thing I think of is like the whole the fight match between Tyler and Carla, because there was no point to it. It was just like, it was padding in terms of story and game, but. And I find that after now just finishing it, I find it weird because this latter section could definitely have been spread out a bit more. Like the way Carla and Lucas ended up getting together, it literally was just out of nowhere. Because there's nothing to really lead up to it. There's nothing really to lead up to Carla kind of believing in Lucas. Because I don't think having one guy, having one guy tell her, mention about an Orange Clan, and you know the previous cases being like, you know, shoved under out of sight. I don't like in the tarot cards. I mean, that's just not enough for me to go like, oh yeah, you 100% you should believe this. I feel like she should have at least, or something more should have happened. As for Tyler, he kind of just got left out the wayside. I mean, his story, his character arc was the thing with his girlfriend, right? They aren't married. Which I guess, I mean, his happy ending is if he left, but it's like it keeps hammering in your head that the Force is his life. I don't know. I don't see that being a happy ending. It's it's like listening to, I guess, people before they go into post-secondary. It's like, yeah, don't choose a university or college based on a relationship. And I'm extending that to this. As for, I mean, yay, bonus 200. Do I get anything? I get put to the front of the screen. Actually, soundtrack? Interesting. What? Is it like I use the motion capture, Sam's dance, Takeo's hide and seek? I'm sorry. We need to check this out. What in the world? Oh, what did Tyler do to you? Okay, that's very... Okay, so these are what the points are for. Huh. Interesting. The boxing... Oh, so you can get... Okay, so you can see the sequences, but without... Ice skating contest. I don't remember anything like that. Sorry, as I have a look through. I'm very curious now. I have 400 points. I can go through this. So as I try to think of what else I could possibly say about this game. Okay. So, well, I mean, man, I totally forgot where I left off at. But as I remember saying something about experimenting. So, like, the whole balancing thing. There's the part with, oh, game padding. That's where I left off. Yeah, there's some moments where I feel like there was game padding, but I feel like the story could have been... There's more, especially, like, that latter part could have been stretched out way more than what we end up getting. And, like, the whole boxing thing could have been cut out for something else. Something to kind of really bring the connection. I feel like it definitely needed to talk about the orange and I guess somewhat hint about the purple clan earlier on, because it's another one of those things that just kind of comes out of left field. See, this is his normal phase, this is his fugitive phase, and then this is his Matrix phase. Oh, there's still more artwork. The morgue, wonderful. And so, and back to the experimenting, I think one of the I want to say one of the good ones. At the same time, I didn't like it, which was Carla's panic attack, whole panic attack inducing thing. That is a nice image. I like that. I like it because I think it did a very good job of representing almost this weird anxiety about it. But at the same time, it really slows down the pace. Especially when you're coming for something that's super action-packed, it literally just kind of brought it to a real screeching halt for me, which is, I think, one of the reasons why I didn't enjoy it. So I'm curious if I just... This Tyler. I'm curious, is there going to be an achievement if I was like, you have on all of the artwork? Agatha who became something else. Okay. Sam's dance. Was this one? Fist of... Again? Oh, there's more. Oh, well, we're gonna have to watch it now. And I do want to watch the motion capture stuff. Yeah, as for... And then in terms of what they were trying to do with the whole color... I call it the DDR stuff. Yeah, it's... I feel like definitely what they continued on with in the later games was a much better choice. At the times, the colors are either very distracting. I didn't like... I said I didn't like the flashing light stuff. Man, they were just having fun with this. As for the flashing lights, I don't know if they were doing it for effect or if they were doing it to make it slightly difficult, which as an added difficulty I don't like because it's a false difficulty. Making it go faster or just like really odd combinations, that would be an actual difficulty for that type of gameplay. But the flashing lights thing, yeah, it was very distracting. In the meantime, we're gonna watch this.
Moteur. En position. Et action.
Okay. We are now watching Sans Dance, guys. Sorry. I'm just curious if, like, did I achieve... Again, the theory of the dead man. Man, they really... Was it like... Was it in terms of, like, getting funny? It's like, we will have this song in your game as advertisement. Hand it up. Oh, which one of these songs got me copyrighted? I know the one is the basketball sequence with Tyler that got copyrighted. Sandpaper Kisses, Nina Simone, No Good Man. Okay. That's the credits. So I have 96 points. But I feel like, did I get every single thing? So either there's more things or there's just more points than the actual... Yeah, okay. Alright, so, okay, this officially ends Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. In terms of their future games, so they were always, like, everything after this game, like Heavy Rain and stuff like that, were PlayStation exclusives. But recently there was a news article stating that on the Epic Game Store, it's going to be an Epic Game Store exclusive, like a lot of games seem to be. They are, I can't remember who they were bought by a new company or something like that, but basically, short story is they are possibly, or they are going to be bringing PC versions of Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become a Human on PC through the Epic Game Store. So if that is the case, I guess I possibly will be a new game, a new launcher. Because Heavy Rain's one where I really want to play Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. Detroit Become a Human, I actually don't really... I've seen Let's Plays for all of them, but Detroit Become a Human, I didn't like it enough. But that's about all I'll say about that. Either way, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, thank you for favoriting if you favorited, thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!